Hey everyone, welcome to Metaverse Live. Thank you for joining us this wonderful Friday evening. I think it's Friday. Oh, holidays. They totally screw up my clock. Anyway, welcome to the show. And for anyone who's new, I'm Mike Lockhart. Welcome. This is a weekly show we do over here where we just kick back uh, and work on our next game. So it gives us the opportunity to hang out with the fans, all you guys, and answer your questions, talk about what we're doing, gives you a nice behind the scenes little peek on what we do over here at Medaverse Studios. So yeah, welcome. Okay, so jumping right in. Wow, the camera seems a little weird today. Never fails. Every day. Every single time, things never seem to be perfect, but things are getting better at least. For once, no technical problems, and actually able to start on time. Though I don't know what is up with the green screen trying to make my hair look like I have a point. That's just weird. That is annoying to no end. So I guess we do have some technical difficulties. Damn green screen. Anyway, so yeah, let's just quick overview of what we did last week before we jump into our plans for this week. So last week we went through and we actually wrapped on actually updating all the walk platforms to actually incorporate the extra padding for the collision. So when a character actually land villain or our hero lands on the thing, they don't rest on top of it like this. They actually rest on the middle, which was a huge thing that we wanted. Did not look good the other way. Another thing that we were able to finally wrap up was we got all the areas where all the overlap areas. We eliminated anything that would make it look different. Anything that really would not be able to be done actually on an actual NES system. We had actually had a lot of areas where the brick actually went behind areas that had the transparency, which is not something that can actually be done, because if you wanted to have that look, you actually had to create additional sprite for that, which just would not have, it would have eaten up too much space. So I went through, eliminated all that stuff, and so yeah, that was a huge thing we had to do. So at this point, the map itself, the whole entire world, as it stands right now, excluding characters and yeah, just excluding characters at this point, is NES compatible. This whole entire map could 100% be brought over to an actual NES cartridge in its current state. Well, it could be rebuilt on an NES in its current state. So this is awesome. This has been a huge thing we've been trying to get done. It was disappointing when we were working on when we found out that, hey, we have some hiccups here. We got to go back and we have to fix. Now everything it took us a good month, I think, month and a half to clean up all those mistakes. But it's done. So we get to move on to the next part now, which is actually updating the sprites, which actually fall into another issue we were having, where the color palette was incorrect. Now, hopefully, this will be something that won't take as long. Well, it shouldn't take as long. We should be able to bust through the characters, updating them all to get the correct color scheme pretty quickly. But it's going to be another thing that we have to work on tonight. So, but yeah, and once that has been updated, yeah, the fire here needs to be updated. Characters need to be updated. I know the water still needs to be updated. All that stuff still has the incorrect color palette. But once all that's done, we are good to go. We get to move forward onto our next After that, we actually might actually be looking into making some additional sprites tonight. Um, it's just been an idea I've been playing around with. I want to design something that makes some of the areas look a little bit more cave-esque, to kind of help break up this area. Everything here looks like it's tunnels with actual brick laid areas. I would like to actually go through and maybe try to make stuff actually look like, hey, it's been dug out, just to kind of add the other element to it. So that's gonna be something we'll probably look into doing. We'll need to create some type of transition type area. I also wanted to create some spots, another object type that would actually be like something to be shooting stuff at a player, like a turret. Also want some design, maybe some laser or lightning or energy barriers to kind of be like that time situation where you gotta like kind of count 5 and jump, and then count 5 and jump again type things. I know we could just recycle these here, which is a doorway, which yeah, this was gonna be these are gonna be used for like a doorway type situation. But we could look at reusing these instead for something else, for like this time situation, and maybe do something else for a doorway instead. These are options, these are ideas. Another thing I would like to do at some point is create some specific objects that are designed for the different elements to destroy. I know we have an ice block, which would most likely be used for the destructible for fire, but we need to design something that probably would be used for water and something to be used for wind. So these are things that we still need to create. There's still things we need to implement into the game itself, because right now there's no way, we don't have anything that works with that yet. So all wonderful things that still need to be done. This section here is still, this is the area where like a timing situation, or actually this would, I don't know. This area here is still really up in the air. We have not, I'm feeling like it's going to be something dealing with, I honestly do not know how we're going to handle this. This area might just get completely erased and redone completely to be some type of maze situation or something. I don't know really. That this area was purely just kind of, we were playing around with an idea. We want to do something different here. I mean, we could expand it out a whole additional layer. So if we wanted to do something that was definitely more maze-esque, where it was just wide enough for for the character to move through, and if you didn't go right down, you either hit dead ends or you got brought back to the beginning. I mean, those are options we can do. I mean, we have quite a bit. I mean, we could actually, I wouldn't go probably that far, but we could easily, so let's see, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We could easily go add 15 additional screens to this section, make it a really substantial size maze. We could even probably implement some spots in the maze where if you go down the wrong path, it will trigger like a teleport and send you to some other part, like it could send you all the way back to the beginning of the level. Could be a really cool idea. Well, this area could almost be like kind of optional, where you go through this to get like maybe like some special collectible or something, if you can get to the end. But otherwise, because we have already made it so you could just jump this way, bypass it all. Actually, I think the idea there might be, I think at one point we were thinking like there'd be a way, you'd have to trigger something to deactivate these gates, these doorways. Yeah, that was what we were planning to do. There was going to be buttons you would have to press in different areas of the map. So the idea would be you go through this maze type area, press the button so you could you could blah. You could wow, I am having a brain fart right now. So you could get down to the beige section here. So your options were to either actually, which means this probably should not be opened up like this. So the option would be like you go here, go down this way, and boom, you can go through back through here, but you can't get out, so you have to go all the way back through this, go through the green, go back down here, and then take this route to get into here, and then you'd go through this maze to deactivate it so that you could go through that. I don't know. Technically, once you've gotten through the maze, yeah, you'd just be able to go through here, but in the future, you could just go through the blue and just continue back down, which is something we actually haven't even thought about much, is like how much backtracking do we want in this game? Do we want it so that you would have to revisit areas multiple times? I know it is something that's kind of annoying to some people, massive amount of backtracking, but it also, back in the NES days, it was something that's pretty normal. So having some areas probably shut off in this, like, well, I mean, we have this here. I mean, this area here could be locked off until you go down to the beige area and hit a trigger to open it up. So, wow, we actually have quite a bit. We actually need to actually probably sit down, and I need to sit down and figure out which areas are going to be locked off. So you have to go do something, unlock an area. Because right here in this blue section alone, we have 2 spots that would be triggered by switches. So most likely, I think we are going to, yeah, we're going to go into that. To begin the episode, we're going to go in here and we're going to block off this section here to prevent people from bypassing this section here altogether. That way, it's like they have to go through here. They got to find the button. They got to unlock it so that they can kind of have that shortcut to get through here. Well, go through here, go out, get down to the beige area, and in the beige area, they'll have to actually be probably maybe a trigger. They'll activate something in the red area, and then once you get in the red area, there'll be another button that you'll trigger that'll unlock that area in the blue. So lots and lots of things. I probably need to print this map out at some point to start labeling areas and how I want things to run. But I think that would definitely be something. I think that is probably a good idea right now, having this type of situation where you have to backtrack, stuff like that. Which also means we should probably go in and add a few more of these spots, at least in every section. Because I don't, I think green should probably not contain any, but red definitely needs to have. No, okay, red has 1 there, 2 there. Wow, that would really stink. Go through your trigger, then you have to. Wait, do we not have a way to get? Ooh, we do not have a way to get up through there. Oh, that sucks. Really? Wow. So we need to create some way to actually get back up out there. Let's see, we got 1 there, 1 there. And that is it. So we have 2 triggers in the red section. I'm looking at green now. We have, well, we have 1 in the green section, 2 in the green section. Two. Are we at 2? Is that it? Not 3. 3 in the green section. Excuse me. And we have 1. Oh, could just, is it just, oh, 2. And I'm thinking 2 might be it, and 2 in the beige section. So that seemed. I don't think we need to add any more. I think we might have just enough at this point. That's gonna be plenty to trigger. Do I have one here? Because we should probably put one in this section here to teach people about. Yeah, we do not have a trigger section here. So we'll probably want to go in and add something here. Yeah. I don't know where though. There's really no. Yeah, maybe we'll just put something. Uh, wow, that's loud. You normally can't hear the cars from out here. Weesh. Anyway, so maybe we'll add something in here preventing you from exiting. And it's gonna be a very simple, like, hey, click here, or yeah, click here, go over here, activate this switch here. It will deactivate the thing there, and you can go through. Something simple like that. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's probably we'll have to price something in there. Ha! Remember to hit the mute that time. So yeah, actually, yeah, we'll probably start right off the bat first with actually implementing that section there. So we're going to do some changes to the map first. That'll be our first goal tonight. And then after that, we're going to work on updating the colors on the characters. So with that, we're going to switch over and we're going to get right to work. Okay, so figured this area here, I think will work best. Now, I just realized I don't even remember. Let's see, where is. Oh, come on. My mouse is I'm using a different mouse tonight. It's an old mouse because my other mouse died on me during the week. And it's really frustrating me right now. I don't know why. Yeah, I have no clue why. This mouse actually doesn't even connect properly. It's actually I'm not even connected. It's not even screwed down. I have it completely opened up still. Okay, so there we have what our little things look like. So over here, let's rebuild them. And see, we just got to make the platforms. The actual beam itself will be controlled separately. So that actually will be done up as a different type of sprite, not part of the level. So let's build this guy out. Let's make this you a little bit bigger here. This is about where I'm going to want it. So I'm going to add a separate layer just for now. That way I can actually just, it's going to build it here. And use this piece here. just done that instead. So we like to, with a lot of stuff, we like to recycle a lot of the same, recycle sprites. It makes it a lot easier, a lot less resource intense. Okay, so we now have that done. Probably don't need to use the whole thing. Usually that's how. Oh. Oops, no, I designed that wrong. Then erase that. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to look. So we'll probably put it, I don't know, like right here maybe. Oh wait. I have a feeling we do not have consistency with some of this stuff because this one looks different. Yeah, it might be something we'll have to go back through and fix too. I don't think we have an actual consistency on what it should look like. But let's just say we're going to put this one here. I'll put the other one right there. So what we'll do now is, actually, no, let's grab that, paint, oops, I'm gonna grab here, paint this. There we go. And we're gonna put it right here, right there. Now let's, there we go. We need to erase out any shadows in this area. Shouldn't be a lot. Background too. Anything that can add additional pixels we want to get rid of. Okay, so this also illustrates that we're going to have to find some way to add some additional color to all this, because man, this is getting a little hard. It's just getting a teeny bit hard to actually see what the hell's going on in this thing. There, that looks good. Let me take the shadow actually, just grab that, paint it over here. Go in here, erase the background. Erase the oops, now I won't want to erase the shadow. I'll erase this. There we go, though. want that one, geez. And there we go. Now, a little concerned she might not be able to fit through that. You know what? Let's just bring this up here. Go. Here we go. About done now. So now what we can do is we'll have the little laser beam here, and we'll have, I don't know, some switch someplace. I don't know. I mean, that's gonna be another thing we got to work on is placement of a switch. Now I'm just gonna delete. Oh, she doesn't delete. Like a switch like that type thing where go over, press it, deactivates it, jump back. That way people will have an idea what they were looking for. Probably do something with adding a color to that or something. But once the switch is, we're not going to actually have it, it would not actually be a part of this area. It would be its own separate thing. Might not be a bad idea just marking them out. But this way now, you've got it, you complete it, like you learn about getting power up there, secret levels. So you go up here, you defeat the guy, you jump there, jump over here, and oh look, I can't get through. Wait, there's a switch here. Click. Oh look, there's the activated gun here. Now, when you're actually in the rest of the things, you know, hey, this is something I've got to do. I got to activate these switches. So that is good. Woohoo! One thing down. And I saved all, so we're all set. Something else I think. Come on. Oh yeah, there was this one here we had to fix too. You can't have you bypassing the section, so we'll just do something very simple. And I am totally not on the right layer. It's actually that. Oops. There we go. Put this in the shadow layer. Shade black. We'll erase the background here. That's all that really needs that black. You know what? Because of how that is, I don't know. Why are you not working? There we go. Okay, now we go here, we erase this one. It works better now. Back to the layer here. There. So now you have to go through there because otherwise you're blocked on the other side. So let's save all. Last thing we're going to do is lose this. There. Okay, so that is all done. Our map is updated for now. So what we're going to do next is we're going to switch over to this. We have stuff loaded up here. Now, so we have our updated water sprites. So we need to go in and here. Gotta open up all these. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Ah, man. Okay, so let's get all the small ones together. So small, small, small. Actually, we have one piece ones here. Here we go. This is what we need to do work first. And then we can go to medium. Medium. Well, I'm actually making these. Come on, ya dang mouse. There we go. And we gotta reopen medium 2. Why does large have 3? Wait, no, large should have 3. What am I thinking? Jeez. Can you tell it's Friday today, guys? Okay. So first simple thing would be actually is to update these. Because then we can just hopefully. Well, no, that worked, huh? Okay, so we want here. Ah, that's what happened. Okay, so Okay. Where is it? I don't want flip. Oh, I guess I do want that. Wow, geez. It might just be easier doing this though. Maybe make sure we're doing that right. I feel like we're not. This is where it's interesting. Like I'm really trying to figure this out. That's, oh man, totally not even doing the right section. Sheesh. Nice if I haven't she had them in the right order. Okay, so okay. Okay, so that should be correct. Now, if I go to small one, that's 700. Okay, this is working out good now. Now what I can do from here, these can be closed. I said deselect, dang it. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so there we go. Those are all updated. Now, import all these. Okay, we are all set. Let's save all this. Now if we go over here, we've got our new waterfalls. Woohoo! Or not really waterfall, just water pouring. Ooh, that's not going to work. Actually, technically that could work, but I don't want that to be a transparent there. I'm going to... Ooh, I don't think I have good control over that, do I? Yeah, that still works. I don't have to really mess with that at all. But yeah, that was going to be an issue, but that seems to fix itself. That's another thing. I really got to add more water into this. Because right now, we got this little bit, and that's about it. Okay, save all. We are got another thing done off the checklist. So let's hop over. Back over here, and we're going to load open. Without that, I need to pop up here. Sprites. The bad guys. We will work on him first. Are these the most recent? Yes, they are. So we got there. We need our color palette. I'm going to pick some stuff that works best with this guy. Yeah, let's do 800. I think, yeah, 800 looks good. I can do actually, well, just get all the pieces up like this. So I can just go bam, bam, bam across them all. There, so we're all set there. Okay, so let's figure out the colors we can work with. I think this dark number 7 here might be our best bet. Yeah, let's see. Shoot. Hmm. Here, I need to see icons for you. So where are you? There you are. Okay, let's. We need to export out this. Save palette. Yes, let's call it V2 for now because I don't want to mess with stuff. So let's now palette file. Yeah, I see. Yep. Okay. Of course, gonna be adding another. Okay. There we go. So now we can go get that one. Come over here. We still have it. Very light change, which really stinks because really, you know what? I feel like I need to do this before I can. Because I really need to be able to see the color change. I mean, I thought about using black outlines in all the characters, but it's too easy for that to get blended in with the stones outline. So I'm trying to avoid it. There we go. The black is only going to be temporarily. Then we're going to go through, update it with a better color. I mean, sometimes I even go to the extreme. Like I've done in the past where I had to change colors, and I actually would go like with pinks and pastel colors, things I know I wouldn't use. That way, it was just so much easier to figure out what I was switching out. Okay, I think that's all that. I apologize also for not getting the last 2 episodes of Metaverse live compressed down and uploaded. Um, things have been busy over here. Okay, so I was figuring 7 for that. Actually, before we do that, I want to grab this one here. I don't really like that. It's this one. Oops. Guess that could work. It's a lot duller than I want. Dun, dun. I need to check something. This seems a little. Um, why are you not activated? Dang it. What the heck? You should be activated. Do I have a different NES maker? Okay, why are you not licensed properly? Of course, you're going to make me do all this extra work tonight, aren't you? Da, 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 Mm. None of that works. That's nothing. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Ah, there we go. Okay. This must be riveting, huh? Oh, why is this giving me so much problems? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. This is taking so long. I mean, geez, I think. Where the hell's my mouse? You'd think this would be quick. There we go. All set. Okay, so the whole reason I'm doing this is I want to update the color palette. Make sure I'm using the right stuff. Okay, so we're in here, palette, palette 1. And yep, this is what I want. These are the colors they give you for the NES Maker, which is, I feel, is like the most accurate you're going to be able to get right now for an NES. I mean, there's probably a lot of other colors you can use, but given that I'm not an actual NES programmer and I have limited access to someone who is, well, I have no access to anyone who is, I've got to base my information off this. And okay, so that's what I'm using here. So that's what we're using. So let's close this back down. No, I don't want to save it. I think that's too dark. I guess that could work. It's a little bit more pinkish, but it's brighter. Actually, I kind of like this. I mean, it's borderline more pinkish, but I like that it's bright. So we're going to go with this instead. And as for the yellow, I want maybe we can go. No, that's way too close. Guess the color we're using. No, that does not look good. But that looks fine. So we'll switch the black over to this color. And we'll wrap this guy up, re-import those sprites, and we'll see how he looks updated. And once I got this guy up, I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break. Well, probably 5-minute break. I don't know. A quick little break because I got to go make get something to drink. I'm getting really parched down here. That's one problem with winters in New England because of the heat constantly on. You get really dried out really easily. So I'm just going to run upstairs. Usually I have something down here to drink, but I forgot this tonight. So I'm going to run upstairs, grab something, and I'll be right back. But I want to get this guy done first so we can see how he looks. And then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so save, 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 save. Actors, bad guys. That's the anime, so we do re-import, 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 re-import. Yeah, where is our guy? There he is. Yeah, I think he looks pretty good. He does not blend into the background that bad. Let's see, here might be another area. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Okay, cool. So tackle blue guy here next. See, like he's got, like for example, with this gun, the beige here is pretty close to the same colors on his markings, which I don't want. So okay, let's save all this, and I will be right back. Let's just switch right over. See you guys in a bit. And I'm back. I've got my water. I am all set for the rest of the night. Okay. So back over here. Close these guys down. We'll fire open these guys. First things first. Actually, do we need to do that? I don't think we need to switch over to black right away. Actually, yeah, we do. I it's a simple thing. Yeah, I think 500 is too low. I think I was thinking 700, wasn't I? Yeah, 700 seems a little bit more manageable size-wise. Yeah, that helps out a lot more. Okay, so go through. Really want to go in at some point soon and actually draw some nice some more accurate versions of what these characters look like. We did some stuff early on when we were designing them, but I really want to kind of go back and really flesh out these designs even more, especially since once we hit 16-bit, will just be kind of updating these models a bit, adding more color, adding more definition to them. But I really feel like these characters really won't come into their own really until we get to the final game, and I really want to kind of flesh out those designs before we get to that point. So I feel like the 16-bit ones are going to look really good. 64 probably not so much. I think it's going to be like a kind of probably like a step backwards, and then oh wait, oh wait, I didn't import that's why. It's funny how the 8-bit and 64-bit versions are probably going to be the worst out of all of them. And the 16 and 128-bit versions are going to be the best. It's funny how that works. One of the trickiest things we're going to wind up facing later down the road is actually making an N64 game this day and age that is still playable this day and age. For anyone who's ever tried to play an N64, oh man, okay, this is gonna be one where we got to do this. Oops, I'm gonna have to do these all purple. This actually is having more difficulty with the color in my mind with this blue than it does with the it's like the equivalent with the blue. Actually, wow, this actually looks kind of cooler with the purple. Oops. I was just doing this because I wanted something that looked a little better. I mean, not better. It's something that I could actually tell if I made sure I got all the blue sections updated. But man, I like this. Happy accidents. Oops. I think we're going to stick with this, actually. I don't think I'm going to switch this back. I mean, we're using correct color purple, too, which is great. Also frees up blue for another character instead. I mean, our hero is blue, so kind of always having the idea of having two characters blue was a little weird anyway. Yeah, see, this one also, that, it's just dull enough that I can make it out. I don't know if I like that. Yeah. No. That one works fine, I think. Let's go with that and say that. That's closer to the... Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Oh man, this one also is just like almost to that... Too close to... Yes, you almost missed the eye there. Colors almost too close to the same where you could easily miss one. Alright, wow, that one went do that. Okay, well, let's re-import, 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 re-import. Now, see, this is not one of those situations. Also, look, the color on it it's a little close to the same shade. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Okay, let's load up our next one. I don't know why I'm in there. Geez. Wow, brain's acting weird right now. Okay, I'm going here. Load palette. Okay, we're all set. Let's see what colors we want. One thing I was thinking about messing around with this, trying to go with something a little different. Oh, that was a quick green swap. Okay. That's way too dark. Oops. You know, it's different. Not everything needs to have red evil eyes either, so. Wow, I didn't realize there were so many more dots on this one. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, and last but not least, that yellow. Oops. Yeah, this is fine. We can stick with this. I gotta say, this has much more of a reptilian look to it now than it did before. It's amazing what a new coat of paint will do for a character. It's going to be interesting as we progress with these games going past this one, because if you think about it, every iteration things change drastically with some games. Not all, but I mean things like Legend of Zelda constantly evolved its characters, but something like Mario kept a pretty basic, pretty similar thing with each character. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how some of the other characters will go, oh, see, that looks a lot better. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool, kind of actually seeing if how much we want to change per era every game. As I said, like you got Legend of Zelda, which the characters do not look the same going from one to the other. I mean, they really drastically change. An Octonaut on the NES does not look like an Octonaut on Twilight Princess or even Wind Waker. So, and this is something we've got to think about also. Is like, how do we want to handle it? But then again, I mean, like you have Mario, where things have stayed pretty constant throughout the whole franchise. I mean, a Goomba in the NES version looks pretty close still like a Goomba in the newest versions. I mean, they got a little bit more personality to them, but for the most part, I mean, you ask someone what it is, they're going to be able to say that's a Goomba. Same with the Koopa Trooper. I mean, in the original ones, they were more turtle, but the changes weren't super drastic. Okay, so we'll start with the. No, that was definitely more the brown that's going to be used here, which I think we can easily swap out already. It is a much darker brown than the other one. I mean, then you look at something like Kirby. I mean, Kirby also hasn't really changed all that much since its debut. All the characters really do look the same still. I don't want to use such a weird. Let's see. Let's try this. Just out of curiosity. Oops. Do we have nothing? Well, I think this looks better. Okay, and then we got the brown. Doing something like this instead. Doesn't really work. But that does. Use that also here. Not dealing with palette issues. I like that. Boy, this has just been really zipping through. I was not expecting to go through these so fast. I thought it was going to be a little bit more work. Import. 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 File. Save all. Where's one of these guys? Where is one? Here you go. Ooh, I like it. And they shaded that brown. Actually, it looks like they share two colors with them, which is good. I mean, that sharing color palettes means less data is being utilized. So that's good that they actually share some colors. Okay. Just gonna open all. Since these guys are not, since these guys are really limited on theirs, I can just open them all at once. This little guy here is like the Goomba of our series. So let's see. Oh, I always forget to do this. Load. It's like, of course it's not changing colors because I don't have the new palette in. Oops. Here's one thing I'm a little concerned about with this guy. Because he's gray on gray. Like, how much of a difference is it? Wow, that is really minimal difference. I need to do this. I mean, the other gray had a big, definitely darkened it up a lot. Quite obvious. This one, on the other hand, the darker gray here did not have that luxury. So purple it is. I mean, no, I do not want to go white. You know, white could work. We don't really have anything white in our game. This might be the first one where we might redo them completely again, but looks like he belongs in a Game Boy game. That could work, so. Now this guy, kind of want to update his colors, but I don't really know what to. Closing that window. That could work as a body color. Yeah, that really doesn't work. And I really don't want to use that blue because I feel like... Nah. So I want to avoid the blues because that's our hero's color. Actually, that looks pretty good. Let's try re-importing them all now. Yeah, I was afraid that this guy was going to have to get completely redone. That one works. That looks good. Yeah, he's still seeable there. Yeah, it works great there, but when you deal with levels like this, he definitely blends in a little bit too much. Yeah, let's try doing something else with that one. Take two. Okay. Okay. Okay, that dark color I think works. I think that's going to help stick it out. Color scheme on the other hand, I'm still really reluctant on. it's metal. I want this droid to be metal. Oh, whatever it is, not droid. Can't use droid. That's a copyright. Okay, we might have our color scheme here. Think that will do. I mean, yeah, I think I'll have to play test him. This is like the one character I feel like could have to go get revived. But oh, we left black on him. Well, black looks good. Do we want to? Nah, I don't want to. Too many of these characters don't. He is like one of the few. Oh, these three. Technically, all these could use just go with a black layout. He just happens to work well with it, and I really don't want to try doing it with the rest of them. I mean, he could potentially look fine with black. Potentially. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with because I think this one looks great with the color schemes it has. This actually was honestly I should have picked a different color, but you know it looks good. I'm not gonna mess with it. Upwards right there. Okay, let's save all. Now, last but not least, I need to find where the heck's our hero? Okay. I didn't use that, did I? Did I use a spreadsheet for her? I didn't think I did. I did use a sprite sheet for her. See, there's our old. That's not the one we're using anymore. We've got this, which is not even located where it's supposed to be. Oh, great. Oh, wait. There it is. Huh. Awesome. It works at it's right here, but let's load up the paddle. Oops. Yeah, I want to do brighter than darker. The only reason I'm going with a lighter color, a lighter blue than a darker blue, is I want her to stand out more. And it's not because light blue is more girly. Nope. That is not the reason. I just want her to stand, like, I want her to pop out a little bit more. Though I do admit this is more borderline, almost like a white. We'll see how it looks, but we might have to go up to the next one. Yeah, here's something that we just haven't used at all is any climbing stuff. Okay, so next thing to do is her skin tone. Oh, we might be in luck. I don't think her skin tone really needs to get updated. So right now I'm just being really critical to make sure I hit every spot. Because I don't feel like going through and changing the skin twice. Okay, this is shaping up pretty good tonight. Come on, don't keep jumping on me. Okay, and last but not least, the black. Whoa, no, not that one. Actually, that's fine. That looks good. Not using any Mega Man tricks for this game. Sticking with 3 colors. Actually, Wow, everything's coming together pretty nicely tonight. There we go. Everything looks good. Let's see. Okay, go here. Re-import. And there she is. And just for yucks, let's move her down a different area. She looks fine there. Yeah, she looks fine there. Yeah, she's gonna look fine everywhere. Great, that's awesome. Okay. Woohoo. And I think, and with that, I'm gonna shut some stuff down. Okay. Let's just fire up full screen for this. Okay. Well, I think we got everything I was planning to get done tonight. All the character sprites have been updated, which looks great. Where's the? Do I? I had. Hold on. I'm not go. I think we might not be done for tonight yet. Just yet. Yeah, but I don't see fire in there. That's the problem. About to say, maybe we weren't going to be done tonight, but I can't find the fire piece here. Because that's really like one of the last pieces right there is the fire. I don't. Oh, you know what I think it is? Hold on. Fire is part of this already. That's an old one. Yeah, see, we updated fire, so why is it incorrect? Oh, I betcha. I betcha. Yep, there we go. That's what it is. So could I easily just... Oh, this is not fun. Wait, maybe. Could I just do this? Yikes. Yeah, dang it. This sucks. Means gotta go through every single one of these and zero this all out. Oh no, I don't want to zero it out. I want to... Why can't I get this? I just... Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so time consuming. Why did I do this? Oh my goodness. Well, that sucks. That's gonna be... I'm not gonna do that during one of these shows. I'm gonna do this edit off the air. Anyway, yeah, we went through. We got everything pretty... At this point, we got the waterfalls updated. Fire needs to get updated. All the bad guys are updated. Our heroes updated. Still gotta do these objects, but I try to have them here. We got to do these guys here, but I'm not even sure if these are right. These things are tiny. I mean, they're only 4x4. I mean, 8x8. Like total 8x8. I mean, these things should be a lot bigger. So we might be going back to the drawing board on these things because I mean, just You see that? I mean, that's not even the same size as a brick. I mean, it fits inside a brick. I mean, it works great if I was doing something like this. But I mean, that's not what we're doing with it. These are pickup items. These are important items. So yeah, we're gonna probably. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be redoing these completely anyway. So anyway, we got pretty much everything we needed done tonight. So happy. And it's coming up 2 hour mark. So I think it's time that I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys all for hanging out. Thanks for just keeping me company as I work on this. Thanks for all the kind words you guys send out and all the support. I really appreciate it. Keeps me motivated. Keeps me wanting to. Keeps me chugging along working on this thing. I really appreciate it. So yeah, next week, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air what we're going to work on. Maybe create some new assets because we got these guys here that do need to be updated and recreated. So we might actually work on doing that. We'll see what happens over next week. I might be able to put some time in. Maybe hopefully we can get the camera working again. Sadly, this is stuff that it's not that exciting to be doing on the air, and because it's a lot of stuff you just don't really want. It's just gonna be typing mostly, which is very, very boring. I mean, at least with doing artwork and edits to the map, things move along. You see it visually changing, but when it comes to the back end stuff, it's not the most entertaining. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining me tonight, and I'll see you guys later. Take care and see you next week.